Hello, I'm Ellen Short-Sanchez, a member of the Centennial Project Committee for the League of Women Voters of Mason County. To celebrate the centennial of women winning the right to vote, our league chose to honor women of Mason County, past and present, who have pushed boundaries, set an example of citizen participation, and who represent the diversity of Mason County. Thanks to our partners, the Mason County Historical Preservation Commission, Mason County Historical Society, and the Daughters of Pioneers, I will tell you the story of Maggie Velasco. Bienvenidos. Welcome. We are here to pay tribute to a wonderful woman in our community who builds bridges with culture and food and language. Celebration plays an important role in Latino culture. Fiestas and gatherings bring people together for important occasions. The creation of a Latino woman-led business built a legacy of cultural celebration into the fabric of our lives here in Mason County. Gracias por su servicio, Maggie. Thanks for your service. Sharing culture through service. Maggie worked hard in service for our community. Maggie has been a vital resource for the Latino community. She donated products for community events and fundraisers. Maggie embraces her culture and shares it with the next generation. She shared recipes, especially her salsas, with an entire community. Maggie's journey celebrates the immigrant experience and recognizes what it takes to overcome barriers, learn a new language, put down new roots, and contribute to your community. She was born in San Clemente, Jalisco, Mexico, and at the age of 13, moved from Ensenada, Mexico to Los Angeles. Imagine the changes facing a 13-year-old. She came to LA and attended Baldwin Park Bilingual Middle School, where she learned English. Later, she continued studies and prepared for U.S. citizenship at Azusa Night School. In 1978, Maggie moved with her family to Shelton from California. They bought their first home where Maggie still resides. Maggie raised her 5 children, supported her family, working hard by cleaning houses and churches, picking strawberries, catering, and nursing. I first met Maggie when she joined the ESL Advisory Committee at Mason County Literacy. That's the advisory committee for the English as a Second Language program. We worked together for a number of years to start that program in the early 1990s. She helped to bring ESL classes to a growing community of immigrants at Mason County Literacy, which is now Sound Learning. I remember that she had taken a trip to Mexico and Guatemala to visit many of the families of friends she had met in Shelton, those who she had grown close to as she supported them to settle into their new lives in the North. Maggie has a quote in the Tortilla Factory that she shared in 1997. She says, "As an active member with the Hispanic community, I have witnessed an awesome growth in Shelton's Hispanic population. It has always been my dream to open a tortilla factory in Shelton and show that the American dream is alive." Keeping her culture and community alive and vibrant is essential. Maggie helped in many families and workers who came to work in the Christmas tree industry and who lived with her. She helped newcomers with language barriers by interpreting throughout the community and in schools and with local youth as a coach and in her church. She celebrated Latino heritage through folklorico dancing, like you can see in this photo, and preparation of traditional foods for fiestas, weddings, and quinceañeras. When Maggie noticed the lack of local, fresh Hispanic products, she did something about it. So she brought many stories to life, and she would share how she remembered driving once a month to one of the few places in Washington to get fresh tortillas and pan dulce in Zillah, Washington. It was called the Old El Ranchito Tortilla Factory. Her children also remember that when family would come and visit from California, she always requested that they bring her fresh tortillas and other Hispanic goods. She got inspired to start her own factory. She spent 2 years of research and preparation and investment to develop a business plan and make her dream come true. She applied and received a small loan from the Community Trade and Economic Development and added to it her own investment and seed money from her family. Thurston Talk, an online local newspaper, in 2013 wrote that, quote, Jalisco Tortilla Factory is a family business with a big heart. At the center is Maggie. She is joyful and happy to be at work. And you can see Maggie with her sister and mother in this picture on the slide. And you can see how she is the heart, has the big heart of the family business. She dreamed of opening a local tortilla factory after noting the influx of Latino immigrants and the lack of local, fresh Hispanic products. She opened that tortilleria, Jalisco, in downtown Shelton in 1997, which is now over 23 years. During that time, she grew a successful family-owned business. She began manufacturing fresh tortilla products from her little factory located directly behind the Pine Tree Restaurant in downtown Shelton. She expanded the business by selling wholesale to restaurants and later expanded into retail markets by selling fresh tortillas. Now you can find fresh tortillas, chips, and her signature salsa on First Street and throughout the Pacific Northwest. Thank you again to Maggie Velasco and her family for all of that you have contributed to our community. We would also really like to thank the funders, Mason County Historical Preservation Commission, and everybody listed here on the slide. And to sum it up, we are just very inspired by Maggie Velasco, and we hope you are too. And please continue to share her story and enjoy her wonderful tortillas.